Every morning, Marcus made 2 cups of coffee. He filled the kettle and listened as it slowly came to life, a low, gentle hum that filled the quiet kitchen. Steam rose softly in the cold air, curling like delicate smoke. 1 cup he kept for himself. The second he carried carefully to the windowsill and placed it there, as if it were something fragile and important. The morning light, soft and pale, always found that cup. In winter it was thin and silvery. In summer it turned golden and warm. But the cup remained untouched. The coffee grew cold. The steam disappeared. And the kitchen stayed quiet, except for the sound of gentle rain against the glass. Marcus worked in a small, old bookshop in a city where it seemed to rain more often than not. Inside, the air was filled with the comforting scent of aged paper, dust, and wood. In the early mornings, before customers arrived, the shop felt almost sacred. Rows of silent books standing like old friends under the soft grey light. Raindrops traced slow paths down the large window. He knew every corner of this place. He could find the perfect book for almost anyone. But in his own life, some things remained broken. 10 years had passed since his last conversation with his brother Daniel. Still, every single morning, Marcus continued making 2 cups of coffee. One quiet afternoon, a woman entered the shop looking for a calm book for her father. Marcus found exactly what she needed. As she was leaving, she paused near the window. Her eyes rested on the solitary cup standing there. For a long moment she looked at it, then at Marcus. She didn't ask any questions. She simply gave a small, gentle nod, the kind of nod that comes from someone who understands unspoken pain. Then she left, the bell above the door ringing softly behind her. In the drawer of his old wooden desk lay an unfinished letter, 3 pages written in his careful handwriting. The first line read, "Dear Daniel, I know I was wrong." He had started it 3 years ago. Many times he had sat there, pen in hand, but could never bring himself to finish it. Because finishing the letter meant sending it, and he wasn't ready to face the silence that might answer him. One ordinary Tuesday morning, the phone rang. It was Daniel's wife. Daniel had been in hospital. He was home now, and he was well. She said softly, "He asked me to call you. He thinks about you." Marcus stood completely still, staring at the cold cup on the windowsill. Without a word, he opened the drawer, took out the letter, and this time he kept writing. He sent the letter that same afternoon. 3 days later, Daniel called. Their conversation was slow and careful at first, filled with long pauses. They spoke about small, ordinary things, the weather, old memories, nothing too heavy. At the end, Daniel quietly said, "You know that old cup you left here years ago. I still have it. I never threw it away." Marcus smiled for the first time in a long while. The next morning, he made only 1 cup of coffee. He stood by the window, looking at the empty place where the second cup had always stood. The light was the same. The rain continued its gentle rhythm. But inside, something had finally softened. If your mind is still a little busy tonight, that is all right. You don't have to solve anything. Just let the quiet be here with you. The morning will come. It always does. Thank you for being here. It means everything. Sweet dreams.